What's going on, people, and welcome back to Word on the Corner. You understand? We're back again. You get me? Another day, fresh start of the week, Monday morning. I am on my way back to New York City. I am at the airport right now. There's my plane. You lot can't really see it, blood. You get me? I got bare of these man moving mad on the tannoy. So let me just get into this one real quick. They're boarding, and I don't want to miss that flight, blood. Only one place to start, ladies and gentlemen. We have breaking news this morning. According to L'Equipe, Arsenal are chasing a cut deal price to sign Xavi Simmons. Now, he had a great season at PSV Eindhoven, and it looks like he does not want to go back to Paris Saint-Germain. He wants to make a move, and we are trying to get a cut price deal done for the young buck. You get me? Top talent still, you understand? If we could get it in for a cheap price, good couple for Martinelli and Saka on the wings, I'd be up for that one still. We have an exclusive this morning from Fabrizio on Jurriën Timber. Now, Arsenal have submitted a second official proposal for the Ajax defender. The deal should be done this week. Personal terms have already been agreed as well, so it should only be a matter of time until Jurriën Timber comes through the door. Kai Havertz. We do have some news on the German international. Medical completed. I don't know why Matt said Medicaid, like that must be a typo error, but the medical has been completed and he will be officially announced as an Arsenal player this week. Jorginho, yesterday as well, putting up a little cheeky teaser with the eye emojis and then the laughing face. Him and Kai Havertz and Mateo Kovacic were, I don't know where they were, to be honest, but you understand that they were somewhere together. Tuxedo settings, bro. You understand? Declan Rice, the big one in this transfer window, our main target. No news on that yet, blood. You understand? The third bid, I don't think has gone in yet. And I think City still haven't put a bid in yet. So you get me, blood. We're going to have to keep our eyes on that one. Romeo Lavia. No news on Romeo Lavia as well. It's gone pretty quiet on him still. It was picking up pace last week, but now it's kind of slowed down. Maybe they're trying to prioritize Timber, Havertz, and Declan Rice before they go back in for Lavia. But that one's gone pretty quiet still. Flo Balogun. Arsenal have been reportedly, put a £35 million price tag on the American international. RB Leipzig were thought to be interested, but are now looking at alternatives. Crystal Palace in the Premier League and both Milan sides are big admirers of the young buck. Now, you don't know me, blood, you get me. For me, you understand, we have to be selling Nketiah and keeping Balogun, blood, you get me. If you get rid of Balogun, you understand, I don't want to see another Gnabry situation where we pick the wrong player to keep and sold the wrong player. Let's not do that again, blood, you understand? Let's not let this one bite us in our batty paws, you understand? Because Flo's going to be a top talent and we need to tie him down, blood. News from Brighton now, people. Mohamed Kudus is one of Brighton's main transfer targets, according to Fabrizio. So it looks like the Seagulls are going to go all out for the Ghanaian. Chelsea news. Nicholas Jackson. I think it's Jackson, to be honest, but because you know them Colombian, well, not even Colombian, but them South American man. You understand? They always come with that little flair in their second name, blood. But Nicholas Jackson has completed his medical ahead of his move from Villarreal to Chelsea. Final details on personal terms on an 8-year contract have been finalized. Now, I know Todd Bowie is American, but this brother must have been a big fan of Death Row Records, blood, because the type of contracts he's given out to these players, but Mudryk on a 7-year, flipping Enzo's on a 7-year, my man's on an 8-year, other people they signed, big, long contracts, bro, you get me? I hope Jackson got the bag, bro, you get me? Because it's going to be hard to go back in and try and get more money when your contract is so long. That's why it's smarter to do like 3-year contract, 4-year. Them death row deals, you're pissed, bro, you get me? But Jackson has completed his medical. Moises Caicedo, Chelsea have told Brighton that they will not meet the asking price of more than £80 million for Moises Caicedo. That's how much the Seagulls want for him. Maybe that's why we backed up. You get me? That is a big fee for a player that's only had one good season in the Premier League. So I kind of hit Chelsea on that one. Koulibaly, Al Hilal have announced the signing of Kalidou Koulibaly from Chelsea. Fee just over £20 million. He's signed a 3-year contract and will be making €25 million per year, blood. You get me? He was supposed to be the Rudiger upgrade, but instead he was the Rudiger downgrade, blood. You get me? Edouard Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper, will travel to Saudi Arabia today to complete his move to Al Hilal from Chelsea. We got a little bit of news from Fulham. Fulham have made an approach to sign USA forward Brendan Aronson on loan from Leeds United. Now, obviously, Leeds were relegated, blood, so maybe Aronson is looking for a way out, and that could be his way out, blood. You get me? I got my eyes on that departure board. It still says boarding. We're good to go, blood. Until it says last call, blood, that's when we have to start a run. But it's just over there, so we're good, blood. Everton news. Everton are considering a move to bring former Arsenal head of football Raul Sanelli to the club to oversee a squad rebuild. Now, you don't remember, Sanelli was the man that made us pay 72 million for Nicolas Pepe. And if Everton are trying to do a rebuild, I think he is the wrong man for the rebuild. Like, you get me? Sanelli is a man where if you got the bag, then he's perfect. If you ain't got the bag, he's going to put you in problems, blood. More news from Everton as well. Everton are interested in signing Wilfred Gonotto from Leeds. Obviously, these probably some of their top players or their prospects will be leaving due to them getting relegated. News from Liverpool. We've had no news from Liverpool this whole window, blood. You understand? But news has come out from Liverpool, apart from the McAllister deal. But Roberto Firmino is on the verge of signing in Saudi Arabia for Al Hilal. Talks are in the final stages. Only small details missing. Al Ali hope to formalize the arrival of Roberto Firmino this week. It's still boarding, blood. The Tannoy is beefing me. Fuck the Tannoy. Man City news now, people. Man City do not want to let Riyad Mahrez leave. The Algerian has a 3-year contract offer on the table from Al Ahly, but City want to keep the Algerian at the club. Guavado, Man City have reached an agreement with Josko Guavado on personal terms. Leipzig do not want to sell for less than 100 million euros. They want to make him the most expensive centre-back in history. Man United news. Mason Mount, Man United's £50 million bid plus 5 million in add-ons for Mason Mount is still valid, and United consider this the final bid. If Chelsea change their minds, United will, complete the deal. News coming out about Rabiot as well. Man United have made contact with Adrien Rabiot's representatives over a potential free transfer to the club this summer. Remember, Arsenal were linked to him a few years back. Guillermo Vicario will undergo his Tottenham medical in the next 24 hours. He will fly to England today ahead of a £19 million move from Empoli, and that will be a 5-year contract. Other news, just to wrap it up for the people, then, blood. Okay, we're still boarding. My heart kind of froze, blood, because the flight disappeared, but it went higher up the board. So, yeah, we're still good, blood. You understand? But in other news, Troops has won more trophies than Harry Kane. You understand? Jet ski dropped the picture. Now, hold that, Kane. You understand? Angel Di Maria will be confirmed as Benfica player next week. Lucas Hernandez is close to signing for PSG. The transfer should be around 35 to 40 million pounds. Saudi side Al Hilal want to sign Everton forward Damari Gray. He made his debut for Jamaica in the Gold Cup. 1-1 draw against America. Matty Turner making a good save from the Leon Bailey penalty, but Damari Gray did get himself an assist. Big up Damari Gray. Since Alex Ferguson has left Man United has spent 1.4 billion on new signings and won 2 League Cups and a Europa League. Luis Enrique should sign his contract with PSG this week, probably Wednesday. Max Allegri has rejected an offer from Al Hilal to become the new head coach. 20 million per year salary. You have to pick up Allegri for that one. You understand? Certain man run for the bag. Allegri is not. And Barcelona have completed and announced the transfer of Ilkay Gundogan from Man City. That is all the news we have, this people, for today, blood. You understand? As you can see, I've got my eyes on that fucking board, blood. You get me? It still says boarding, so we are good. I'm going to board now. Man will be stateside from now until pre-season. You get me? So New York City, we're in the city now, blood. You get me? By the time this video is out, I'll be like an hour away from New York, blood. You get me? Big up everybody, as always, blood.